Gillian Anderson was born in Chicago, Illinois on August 9, 1968. In the years since, she has lived quite a life, moving with her family from Chicago to Puerto. If you want to know more about her, make sure to watch this video till the end, because in today's video, we will tell you 7 shocking things you didn't know about Gillian Anderson. Number 1. Gillian Anderson's first theater job launched her career. After graduating from DePaul University, Gillian moved to New York City in 1990. She auditioned for the role of Evelyn in Absent Friends, which Mary Louise Parker was originally cast to play, but left to star in Grand Canyon. Anderson read twice for the part, and director Lynn Meadow decided to give the early 20-something and inexperienced Anderson a chance. Number 2. Gillian Anderson's high school classmates voted her most bizarre and most likely to be arrested. In 2012, Gillian told Out magazine how her sense of style and relationship status upset people when she was a teenager. While attending high school in Grand Rapids, Michigan, she said she dated a woman and also somebody who was a lot older than her. Everything that kind of anarchistic attitude brings, the inappropriate behavior it leads to, was how I chose to be in the world at that time, which was, not what people did, she said. Number 3. Gillian Anderson and Jamie Dornan did not get to spend a lot of time together on the fall. The cat and mouse relationship between Detective Superintendent Stella Gibson and serial killer Paul Spector climaxed when the two finally shared a long scene together in the final episode of the fall's second season. In 2015, after the first series, people would come up to me and say, "I love the fall. What's Gillian Anderson like to work with?" Dornan told The Independent. And I'd say, "I have no idea. Going forward, the actors got to act in more scenes together. Off-screen though, they did not spend much time together because of scheduling conflicts." Number 4. Gillian Anderson thinks her honesty is what draws female fans. When discussing why so many women seem to fangirl her, Anderson told Net A. Porter she thinks it's because she champions women. "I tell people when they are beautiful. I tell other actresses when I think their work is amazing. So I think women feel relatively comfortable in my presence," she said. "Also, because I'm not perfect, I've got flabby thighs, I'm aging, and I'm 5 feet 3 inches. I talk about my failing in contemporary society in terms of gyms or food or whatever. I think there's a polite appreciation that I am honest." Number 5. Gillian Anderson co-authored a book on women. In 2017, Atria Books, a part of Simon & Schuster, published We, a Manifesto for Women Everywhere, co-written by Jennifer Nadel. "It's a book about facing oneself," Anderson told The Guardian. "It's about working through things in one's own life in order to be of better service out in the world, and it's about the community of women too. The fact that there is so much competition and judgment and negativity out there, especially on social media, when we should be turning to each other, helping each other to find their voices," she said. Number 6. Gillian Anderson thrives on tension in a role. Somebody at one point said something about the fact that I have ended up with or have chosen these roles where it's me, not necessarily against but rivaling these characters. She told The Telegraph that I find myself in those situations, those roles. I mean, murderers, not really a predator. We're not in that dance, but there's tension, various forms of both intellectual and sexual tension. Number 7. Gillian Anderson has been vocal about the unfair pressure put on women as they age. In early 2016, the Daily Mail reported that Anderson has undergone some plastic surgery to her face. Anderson quickly took to Facebook to shoot down the rumors. "If it were not so sad, this bollocks would have made my day," she wrote. "I'm not necessarily anti-surgery. I'm anti the shame that is attached to women who made that choice, rightly or wrongly in their mind," she told The Telegraph in September of that same year. "I think it's unfortunate that there is so much pressure on women, and yet they are damned if they do and damned if they don't," she said. And with that note, we have come to the end of the video, and make sure you hit the notification bell and subscribe to our channel.